Hey everybody, welcome back. I just moved, so all my stuff is everywhere. And it's raining outside, so I can't really work on the car. Whoa, but wait! That's right, I have a garage now, and even though it's a mess, I can work on the car. And the first thing I'm probably going to address, right here, is the steering, because on the drive here, it was terrible. Here's the universal joint, and that clunking around here is because this bearing, which you can't really tell is a bearing, is all blown up. We're going to take the steering shaft out so that we can address that. Bolts are surface rust from being old. This rust here on the shaft is where the bearing race used to be. We're going to clean that up as best as we can and get it, working like it should. The other end is where the key and the steering wheel go, and we'll talk more about that later. Got this here. We're going to use this old vice grips that I hate to knock that bearing off. We just kind of clip it on, clamp it on, and wham. So like I said, we're going to clean this up. I used sandpaper and some steel wool just to clean all the rust off as best we can, because we're going to be putting the bearing back on here and we want it pretty smooth. Plus it's pretty old. I think I did an okay job. I did a little bit more after this, but we moved on and I did a little bit of the other side with just steel wool just because it was out. We're going to tap this on by putting a wrench around the new bearing and tapping it with this dead blow hammer. They don't bounce, so you get like see how nice that just slides on? This is a mess too, so while we got it out, we might as well hit that with sandpaper and spray it with this flat black paint that's been sitting around forever. It's probably older than some of you. Haha, that's a terrible joke. Also, there's these things. I don't want to talk about them, but I painted them. So the unit's back together. It looks pretty good. And here it is, all together with the keys on. I forgot a part that I didn't record for you guys, but it wasn't important because you guys aren't going to really do a steering shaft, I don't think. Maybe not. But I set it all back together. Some electronics are hanging out. It's in there like it should be, and as you can see here, you might hear the floor going grunt grunt, but the clunk is gone. So that's pretty much fixed. The bad part about the wheel is it kind of twists around. It's old and disgusting and a mess. I like it, but I think when I get a chance, I'm going to try to put this wheel that I used to have on my Firebird, out of Firebird, and I drove it with that on there. I would have liked to use this wheel from one of my old Beetles, but it's rusty. But the whole car's rusty, so what am I even complaining about? Thanks for watching the video. More music soon. Don't forget my catchphrase.